Oh, what's up, everybody? My name is Speak. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Things to share, topics for videos. So, I'm really interested in getting a new bike. Who isn't, right? But I've been doing some demo days lately, and man, that's got me wanting another bike real bad. Because this thing, while it's a great starter bike, and I mean a great overall bike, really, you know, Ninja 250, been around for a while, is just not cutting it for me anymore. You know, all 20-something horsepower of it, and the no foot-pounds of torque and all that is just, you know, you get on these newer bikes and they feel just so much more refined, and, you know, all that, and more power, and it's just, it's hard to ignore. It's really hard to ignore. But I'm looking. Got a few things I'm looking at. Probably a naked sport bike, just to be honest. FZ07, FZ09, Suzuki GSX S750, Kawasaki Z650, somewhere in that realm of bikes, you know, is what I like. Got a lot of family stuff going on right now. I appreciate y'all's support through some of my last updates. I'll make another update video before too long, let you guys know what's going on with things and stuff. But for now, just know that life happens, family happens, it is what it is. You do what you need to do for your family. This was a really stupid way to go to work. Alright, but let's get into today's video topic, and I will preface this by saying that if you are easily offended and not amused by toilet humor, then you should click away right now. I wanted to talk about basic bathroom etiquette, be it in the workplace or at home or at a friend's house or wherever. And it's just kind of funny to me how ignorant and rude people are when it comes to the bathroom. My first complaint is that if you run out of toilet paper, find some more. Leave a note. Leave some napkins. Do something. Don't just leave somebody high and dry, though. That's just ridiculous. Because somebody, like me, might come in with an old 911 dump going on and sit down on the toilet and get into taking care of business, and then realize that there is no toilet paper within 100 yards. And that's a problem. That's really a problem. That's happened to me several times at work, where I run in there, I'm like, alright, coffee's kicking in this morning, it's time to go. And then I sit down and realize that there's no toilet paper. And I guess partially it's a shame on me for not checking before I sit down, but there have been also times where I have checked before I sit down, and then I have to run around and try to find toilet paper. And it's not like being at your own house where you know where everything is. You're running around the office trying to find toilet paper, you know, accusing your coworkers of sabotaging you, all these things. It causes a lot of problems. So if you're the last one to use the toilet paper or to use the bathroom, and you're out of toilet paper, or there's like just a little shred left, you know, to where you can't even put together a single square of toilet paper, then go find some more, or leave a note or something. Gosh. I had to take the biggest dump of my life, I think, one time. Actually, this was just about a year ago, and I was at the grocery store, so whatever, here it is. So I go in there, and I am about to explode, and there is no toilet paper in this bathroom, and I am freaking out. You know, I was at the point where I was seriously considering just doing my business and cutting off one of my shirt sleeves and just being like, well, it is what it is, and then flushing that down the toilet. But what I ended up having to do was go and get a bunch of paper towels from the sink area, and I darn well did use those, and I darn well did flush them. And that's shame on you, grocery store, for not having any freaking toilet paper in your bathroom. At all. And I looked. I was tearing the panels off the walls looking for that stuff. Alright, what else? Oh, so the other thing is, okay, when, this is more for guys, I guess, or girls that, you know, want to use the men's restroom, right? When you have a whole line of urinals, right? Let's say you've got 2, 3, well, not 2, because that's, I'll get to that in a second. But let's say that you have more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 stalls, it doesn't matter, right? Or not even stalls, but the urinals, right? When a dude's at a given urinal, Don't go next to him if there's other ones open. You always add one. You only go next to the other dude if you have to. If you have to. Other than that, that's not cool, man. You got a totally empty bathroom and you're way down at the end or something like that, and homeboy comes all the way down to the end too. That's just not cool, man. Stay away. Let me do my business. Alright, what's next? So, when you're washing your hands, right, and you get done and you shut the water off or it cuts off or whatever, a lot of people like spritz their hands in the sink. I do that. I mean, it gets a bunch of excess water off your hands, and then, you know, you don't have to use as many paper towels and stuff to do. Your hands aren't dripping all over the place, right? At least that's what I prefer to do. Just make sure that your darn hands are down in the sink when you spritz them or flick them off or whatever. Don't be out of the sink. You know, I just had this happen to me yesterday. A guy I don't even know, right? And he's like, he washes his hands, and I feel stuff hit my leg when he does that. I'm like, man, I know that you just wash your hands, I see it and all, but ugh, I don't want to deal with that. Stop messing with your hair. I mean, that wasn't a real long time at the light, but she's more worried about her hair right now. Or he. Let's not judge. Let me think. Is that it? I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I guess those three things. That's it. But come on, people. Show some respect to those around you. Please. And when you go into the bathroom to take a dump, turn the stupid fan on. If there is an option for a fan, turn it on. You know what you're doing. Other people don't want to know what you're doing. They don't want to know what you had for lunch. You stopping, guy? What are you doing? Wow, he didn't stop. I know that's not going to come through on the camera, but because I looked too quick, but he just rolled out of that parking lot. What up? That guy probably thinks I'm an idiot. But I am. Ooh, an object in the road. That's not cool. I should have kicked that out of the way. I'm a bad person. I gotta remember that being on a bike, I have the opportunity to like kick things out of the road or move them out of the way or whatever. I mean, not if I'm like rolling along. I don't want to bust my toe, but I was coming to a stop. I could have easily slid over and did that, so I gotta keep that in mind. I'm gonna be early to work. Oh well. Hey. Fine, be that way. Well, that's probably just the tip of the iceberg with all the bathroom etiquette and pet peeves and all that kind of stuff. But just don't be nasty, people, and think about others. Come on. I guess that's all I have to say about that. Knee out, street crossing, gravel, be careful. Alright, I'm gonna go do work. I hope that you guys have yourselves a good old day. Oh yeah, I need to get a thumbnail for this. Let me make sure the camera's still working. Yep. Alright, so what's my thumbnail gonna be? Maybe this? With like a toilet right here? Or do I need to be on this side? Oh, the toilet, right here. Here's the toilet in my hand. Or maybe it should be a big old pile of poop. Or maybe I can like lift my visor up and then like then like my face will be just a poop. What do you guys think about that? It's like a face reveal. Man, I'm losing it.